Build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line. I mean, by trade, yes, he's a left winger, but he's proven himself to be decent with his back to goal, and he's a player with the potential to be prolific if you see how well he can use his pace and dribbling ability inside crowded boxes.
He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Lukumi. Mojica. Mojica going full tilt down the left. Well read, and the danger is averted. João Neves. Vitinha. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. Pedro Neto. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. And it's Cancelo. And here's Neves. That's going to go a long way. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Plays it through. Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. Cleared away. Lerma forwards and with intent. James Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Diaz. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. James. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Mendes shifted upfield. Munoz. Lerma. Aim forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Araujo. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Neves. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Munoz gets it away. That is a brilliant interception. Munoz, gently done. James Rodriguez. James. Pedro Neto. Succumbs to the pressure. João Cancelo. João Neves. Vega, aim forwards. Bernardo Silva is onto it in a flash. João Neves. And it's Neves. João Cancelo. João Cancelo proves just a little bit too strong. João Neves. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bernardo Silva usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Munoz. Lerma. Mojica. Bernardo Silva did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. João Neves. Araujo, nicely aimed pass. Nuno Mendes. Very nicely done. And the shot! Oh, nice one too, very nice. Oh, what a climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. That's surely a foul, free kick. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's Vitinha. Tries a shot! Vitinha. João Neves. Oh, a delicate chip through. Sanchez getting this one clear. Chance! Gets it away. Decent enough try. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mendes wins the duel this time. Now then, the ball's come loose. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Here it is, crossed in. He's managed to get himself offside. Munoz. Lerma. Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Mendes. Shifted upfield. Pedro Neto. Probing pass. Danger averted for now. Munoz. Sanchez. Lerma. Moved on forwards.
Suarez, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Nuno Mendes, and it's played forward, and he's there to clear it. Suarez, Vega, Vitinha, João Neves, João Cancelo, and here's Cristiano Ronaldo. James Rodriguez. Sanchez. Munoz. Oh, this looks sharp. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Araujo. Forwards and with intent. Lerma. The ball is loose and the chase is on. João Cancelo. Araujo. Played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Suarez. Mojica. Oh, good spread. Cross goes in there. And it's been given away. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Diaz. Oh, sweet feet. Bruno Fernandes. That's been one straight, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
James Rodriguez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hammers plays it short. Looking for a decent ball in. That'll be a throw. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Hammers goes short. James Rodriguez climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Over to the left. Pedro Neto. Colombia starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Nice control. Can he deliver? And it's Vitinha. Diaz clears it away. What a throw in. Bernardo Silva delivers. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Pedro Neto. It's a mighty effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lerma. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
It's James! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a good run down the right. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. James Rodriguez. James. Played back in. Munoz. And that's it. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Vitinha. João Cancelo. Quality ball. Pedro Neto. Now he's off and running. Lerma. Mojica. And it's James Rodriguez. Great defending, strong and determined. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. James Rodriguez! And how good was that? A finish of true class! And it's Colombia who take the lead. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. So, a breakthrough already. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. And here's Neto. Mendes has it out wide and in space. Lerma. Mojica. Aimed in towards the centre. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Pedro Neto. Lukumi. First quarter of an hour gone. Munoz. Played towards the other side. Mojica. Diaz. Mojica. And here's Diaz. That is lovely. Time to deliver. That's good play. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Mendes shifted upfield. And that could set him on his way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Sanchez. Munoz. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Pedro Neto. Mendes does really well to win the ball there. João Cancelo. And it's James Rodriguez. James played out to the left flank. So who's he picking out? Diaz. Oh, it's played into the area. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Lerma. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bit too much weight on the pass. Vitinha. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. João Neves. Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Sanchez can get it clear. Cancelo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target. And it was worth a go.
Sanchez. Lerma. Munoz, driven forward. João Neves. Cancelo. Looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Now here's the delivery. Tries to get it clear. Diaz. Colombia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Nuno Mendes. Out towards the flank. Vitinha. João Neves. Vitinha. João Neves. And here's Bernardo. Shapes to shoot! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser! You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mojica. Diaz, aim forwards. The pass has gone astray. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Lerma. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Spread out to the left. Hit into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Vitinha with the short one. A chance to play it in. Vitinha. Bernardo. And a chance! Out to the right. Showing good feet. João Neves. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Bruno. Chance, surely! And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And he's there to clear it. Some good work on the right flank here. He's in plenty of space here. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cristiano Ronaldo! It is a fantastic goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was beautiful. Something close to genius. Portugal get themselves into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
James. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mendes. Munoz. Diaz. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, gently done. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Moved on forwards. And that has been knocked clear. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vitinha. Pinged towards the front line. There will be a throw-in. Munoz. Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Munoz. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And the cross comes in.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
João Cancelo. Mendes. Oh, good-looking ball. Mojica. And it's played forward. Diaz. Forwards and with intent. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva has it in a wide position. Lerma. Moved on forwards. James. João Cancelo. Vitinha. João Neves. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Pedro Neto. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Lerma. Munoz, it's a sharp pass. Araujo gets it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Mojica. Lerma. Played out to the right. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Munoz. Lerma. Munoz. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Munoz. Lerma. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. Vitinha. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's neat. Nuno Mendes. Cross goes in there. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Lerma. James Rodriguez was coming up to the 30-minute mark. Played out wide. Munoz picks it up now. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. Turns and goes back. Lerma. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Up towards the front line. Defending of the desperate variety. Bernardo Silva. And he's heaved it away. And it's Neves. Crossed into the middle. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Well, there's a probing ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Bernardo Silva. Mendes shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. That has been knocked clear. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. And he's there to clear it. That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Colombia, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
They've played it short. And it's Cancelo. Real chance! And that has been cleared. Vitinha. Big chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. Mojica. Mojica, gently done. Deftly away. Mojica. Into the channel. Vitinha. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Hammers producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Mojica. And it's James Rodriguez. Hammers knocks it out wide. James Rodriguez. Now who's going to be first to this? Mojica. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Neto. Now it's Pedro Neto. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Diaz. Mojica. Lerma. And it's played forward. Vega can get it clear. Mendes played up towards the front line. It's a threatening ball. Suarez. And the finish! Can he find the finish? João Cancelo is there, and he can get that clear. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. It's a ball kick. João Cancelo. João Cancelo played over towards the opposite flank. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Suarez. Vega does really well to win the ball there. João Neves. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. No, that's too long. Sanchez, aim forwards. That's been drilled forward.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Vega. Vega, gently done. And they've got rid. James Rodriguez. Mojica. Diaz. Moved on forwards. Araujo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cristiano Ronaldo. Sanchez. Goes for the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Munoz. Lerma. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Portugal half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, he's found support out wide. Firmly met. Pedro Neto. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's gone out for a throw-in. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Munoz. And that's put paid to a promising move. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha looks to the other side. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva delivers. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Up he goes! Ronaldo is flagged offside. Vargas sends that a long way. Vitinha. Araujo. João Neves has created one goal already. Lerma. Diaz. Munoz. Lerma. Sanchez. That's really well manoeuvred. João Cancelo. João Neves. Out to the left it goes. Pedro Neto. Mojica forwards and with intent. Diaz. And here's Diaz. And that's been well dealt with. Vitinha. And it's played forward. Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's there to get it away. And it's Mendes. He is just caressing the ball. So who's he picking out? It's a clearance, but not much of one. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Munoz. Munoz, gently done. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes in acres of space out wide. That's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Goes for a shot! Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Portugal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Diaz shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Has a quick glance. And it's played in here. And he's there to clear it. James Rodriguez. Nice looking ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Lerma. Aim forwards. And that has been cleared. Nuno Mendes. Moved on forwards. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Lerma. Mojica. Diaz. Aim forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lerma. Diaz. Mojica. Lerma. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Munoz. Now it's Lerma. João Neves, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Diaz. Mojica. Lerma. Looking here to chip it through. And that's a throw. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
João Neves. Araujo. And he goes cross-field. And it's Mendes. João Neves. João Cancelo. Oh, it's played into the area. Cleared away. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Mojica is there, and he can get that clear. João Cancelo. And he's well shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Portugal grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
João Neves. Four added minutes on the board. Sanchez. Munoz. Diaz. Diaz shifted upfield. Araujo gets it away. Diaz. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Munoz makes the interception. And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes. Araujo. João Neves. Moved on forwards. And here's Bernardo Silva. Cross from Cancelo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. James Rodriguez. Great defending, strong and determined. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. That's a fabulous ball. It's a good-looking delivery. Vitinha played out to the left flank. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. João Neves. Munoz. Lerma. Diaz. Diaz, forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Suarez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. João Neves. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And we hit half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Here we go again. Changes made by neither side, from what we understand. Mojica. Diaz. Mojica. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Vitinha. Araujo. João Neves. Oh, nicely intercepted. Munoz.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Bernardo Silva is onto it in a flash. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Played towards the other side. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Munoz has a look and plays it forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bernardo Silva, over to the left. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Here's a shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Mojica. Mojica shifted upfield. João Cancelo. And it's James Rodriguez. Suarez! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. He's got away. Pedro Neto. There's the header! Just needed better contact.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Lukumi. Mojica. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. João Neves. Vega. Aim forwards. Sanchez. Could be danger here. Mojica.
Mojica chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Vega. Out to the right. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lukumi. Suarez. Vitinha wins the duel this time. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. João Cancelo. Bruno Fernandes. James Rodriguez. That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Araujo. Vega. Vega shifted upfield. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Suarez. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nice physical challenge. Vega. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes forward. Caught offside that time. Vargas, long ball by the goalkeeper.
Decent chance!
Tries to dink it through. Diaz. Now here's the delivery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Sanchez have it back and can go again. Bruno Fernandes. Vega. Araujo. João Neves. And it's played forward. João Cancelo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lukumi. Lerma. Lerma forwards and with intent.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Araujo moved on forwards. It's a throw-in. Mojica. And it's played forward. Vega. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Mendes shifted upfield. Diaz. Mojica. Diaz. Mojica. Searching pass he's played there. Cleared without complication. Back into the middle. Played with finesse. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That'll be a throw-in. Aimed in. Oh, smashing header! Herring after the... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Tries a measured ball, and it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Oh, nice touch. Time to deliver. That's tidy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mojica, aim forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Araujo. Araujo played out to the left flank. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Mojica. Diaz. He's making a real surge on the left. Here comes the cross. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Araujo, Vitinha, João Neves, Bernardo Silva, played out towards the right wing. João Neves, and it's Cancelo. Lovely bit of skill. It's out of play for a goal kick. Munoz. Oh, he's found support out wide. And here's James.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Araujo. Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Mendes, aim forwards. He has found the way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, they could be caught out here. Bruno Fernandes delivers. That has been knocked clear. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto! Great strike. The test for the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Sanchez. Moved on forwards. João Neves. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Munoz. Brilliantly cut out. Vitinha. João Neves. It'll be a throw-in. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vitinha. Araujo forwards and with intent. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Suarez. James Rodriguez. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
James Rodriguez! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They're back within reach!
Oh, that is a bit special. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? João Cancelo. Pedro Neto chasing after it. That's a good run down the left. João Neves. João Cancelo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Oh, good spread. João Cancelo. And that's aimed into the middle. Pedro Neto. James Rodriguez. Lerma. Munoz. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Araujo. Araujo shifted upfield. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lerma. Diaz. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. And it's Cancelo. João Neves. Diaz. Diaz. It's run loose here. Mojica. Mojica. He can get that clear. Bruno Fernandes. Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. Mojica looking to hit the byline here. And that was very necessary. Diaz crosses. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's been played through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Diaz. James Rodriguez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Munoz. Moved on forwards. Diaz. Lovely feet. Diaz has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
James Rodriguez!
Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. João Neves. Played over towards the opposite flank. Vitinha. João Neves. And it's played forward. Bernardo Silva delivers. Lerma. Mojica. Forwards and with intent. Diaz goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Suarez.
Shot a goal!
Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Mojica. Mojica drives forward on the overlap. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice control. Mojica. Now here's the delivery. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. A chance to play it in. Vitinha. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Well, that is not what he intended. Diaz. Quality ball. Calmly anticipates. James. Thinks one through. Throw in. Delivered with swing. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Punched away. And it's Lerma. Played back in. And the keeper has it. João Cancelo. Looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Gets into some space. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Diaz. Diaz. And here's Diaz. Mojica. And it's claimed by the keeper. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mojica. Diaz. Mojica shifted upfield. Vega attempts a clearance. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. João Neves. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Portugal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Sanchez, aim forwards. Vega. Suarez. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Mendes, gently done. Pedro Neto. That's very neat. Oh, great run, magical! Played into the middle. He's cut it out. Mendes, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
João Neves. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Referee has just said play on. Lukumi. Sanchez. That's been drilled forward. Bruno Fernandes. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Lerma. Aim forwards. Vega gets across to intercept that. João Neves. Vega. And it's played forward. Vitinha. Vega. Araujo shifted upfield. João Neves. Vitinha. Araujo. Vitinha. Vega. Araujo, gently done. Mojica. Diaz. Diaz tries looking up for options on the left. Aimed in towards the centre. Munoz, done delicately. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Tries a deft little ball. That is lovely. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's good play. Diaz. Diaz goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Bernardo Silva. He is just caressing the ball. João Cancelo. And he goes cross-field. Vitinha. Spread out to the left. Mojica. It's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to get it clear. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. Proves too strong. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Of the highest order. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Diaz. Clipped into space. Cross goes in there. Suarez. Diaz. Vitinha attempts a clearance. Now it's Diaz. Crossing. Chance! Oh, extraordinary.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Vega, he's gone direct here. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Lukumi, that's really well manoeuvred. Diaz. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Araujo. Out to the left it goes. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's a throw. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Araujo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto shifted upfield. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lerma. And it's played forward. Araujo clears it away. Great defending, strong and determined. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Vega. Araujo. That's a sharp pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You can hear the annoyance in the crowd. The frustration is growing.
Mojica. Lerma. And it's James Rodriguez. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Here's Diaz. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's been taken short. And here's James. Can he deliver? It's out for a goal kick. Araujo aim forwards. Short changes him with that pass. Sanchez. Lerma. Moved on forwards. Diaz. And claimed it back swiftly. Mojica. Played towards the other side. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Munoz.
And he shoots!
And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Back into the middle. Lerma. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Araujo. João Neves. João Cancelo. Vega forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mojica gets good distance on it. Oh, nice touch. Delivered in. Climbs up big! Arrived on cue, but fluffed his line. Lerma. Aim forwards. Diaz. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, that's nice. Hit into the middle. And that's an excellent interception. And that is a little undercooked. Chooses to go back. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Oh, great chance! He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been clubbed away. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lerma forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mendes, and he goes cross-field. Aimed in towards the centre. Gets good distance on it. Bernardo Silva, in again. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Munoz. Lerma. Moved on forwards. Suarez caresses it through. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Wins the duel this time. Diaz. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. And here's Neto, showing good feet. And playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. No way through, so back it comes.
Takes a shot!
No, he's missed it.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Sanchez. That's an imaginative pass. Araujo. João Cancelo. And it's played forward. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Diaz. Mojica. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Diaz.
Can he finish?
And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pedro Neto. That's tidy. A chance to play it in. Lerma. Hammers looks to get on the end of this. Vega gets it away. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's bustling through here. Portugal have a free kick. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. Pedro Neto.
Great chance!
Oh, horrible miscue.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Lukumi moved on forwards. Munoz. And it's James Rodriguez. João Cancelo. João Neves. Nuno Mendes. Mendes shifted upfield. Munoz. And it's played forward. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Bruno Fernandes.
Pedro Neto!
And that is a truly outstanding save. And it's Mendes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just 5 minutes left. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Vega. Araujo has a look and plays it forward. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. Vitinha played out towards the right wing. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva, and that's aimed into the middle. Suarez. Diaz. Mojica, forwards and with intent. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Mojica delivers with whip. Vega clears it away. Bernardo Silva. Played into space out wide. And he's managed to get free. Looking for a decent ball in. The cross. Cleared away. That's a throw. And it's Neves. João Cancelo looks to the other side. Vitinha. James Rodriguez. Diaz. Lerma. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nuno Mendes. Vega. Vitinha. João Neves. Araujo, driven forward. Oh, that's neat. João Cancelo.
And the shot!
Lerma. Moved on forwards. Colombia have reclaimed it. Out towards the flank. Mojica, that's a delicate pass.
Chance for a shot! Oh, what a... Suarez! He's kept it out just.
And that has been cleared. Mojica. Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. Munoz.
It's a mighty effort!
Hecked in his head, but couldn't steer it in. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Mendes played over towards the opposite flank. João Neves. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Portugal are having a ball here. Mojica. Mojica chooses to go cross-field. Nice physical challenge. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Colombia with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Mendes gets it away.
He's having a shot!
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Diaz. Diaz laid out to the left flank. Pedro Neto. Vega. Vega forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Mojica. Diaz. Mojica. He slings it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Mojica, played over towards the opposite flank. Lerma. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Neto. Decent progress down the left. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Nice looking ball. Vargas gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Diaz. Mojica. And here's Diaz. Diaz. And out it comes again. Mojica have it back and can go again. Vega getting this one clear. Diaz. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Portugal really had a measure of control throughout, and